Morning still. Yes, it's still morning. And I am preparing my meals for, I don't know, I guess for the day pretty much, because I just got home in Florida. And I got in late. And there were some things that I could not bring with me to Florida. So I had to make sure that I prepared it while I was here. And I'm hungry because I didn't get in until like midnight, so I didn't make it to the gym till 6 o'clock, which is the time I had my first meal. Could not finish my workout. I was not happy about that. But first thing I need to go ahead and do is make my rice, because my chicken is already prepared to be there. And so is my green beans. Oh, just in case you're trying to see my meal, I have some garden salad, which goes with my ground beef that I'm about to fix as well. I got green beans, Kerrygold butter. I use Kerrygold butter. And the rice maker, because I was eating sweet potatoes, but the rice and the rice maker is ricing. Like, it is the most amazing. Why is my pen going up? Amazing thing ever. So I need to make me some rice. I think it's with a fourth of a cup. I don't have my measure for this rice maker. This is actually my daughter's rice maker. But pretty sure a fourth of a cup and a cup of water should be good. I don't normally do a lot of meal prepping because it's just, other than the fact that it's absolutely boring, it is boring. It's not that exciting when you eat the same thing every day. However, it makes life so much easier. And I realized that this is just a lifestyle that I have been living for quite some time. Well, probably since I actually started bodybuilding and I switched over. So even in the midst of not competing or just living a regular life, I've still been eating like this. So I don't find it rather difficult to do, other than just doing it. I'm hoping that's enough. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know, but we're gonna put just a little bit more in there, because I am so hungry right now. I'm so hungry right now. I'm hungry. And I have Kerrygold butter to fix my green beans. So for the first meal, it is 7 ounces of chicken, which I already warmed up. I don't know, my daughter just never cleans, like she never cleans the microwave off. Look at this. I don't know, it's so dirty, but whatever. It is 7 ounces of chicken, a cup of green beans, and a cup of brown rice, which I'm hungry for, but I still want to warm up my green beans. I have an issue with eating stuff. I like warming stuff up in the microwave, however I know that I need to, but I just really don't be wanting to. I traveled here from Texas. Hey, Rosalind. I traveled here from Texas. Oh, thank you. My nails are a little old school, right? Hey. I traveled here from Texas, and I had to bring all of my food, right? And I had to bring them from HEB because there's no HEB in Florida. And this is where I get all of my like pre-seasoned chicken from, which is pretty cool, right? But now it is time to make the green beans. And I like to get the fresh green beans. I don't know what kind you like to get, but I like to get the fresh green beans because it makes life easier to eat them instead of like store. The kind that comes in the can, they're just not the best. But these are pretty good. A couple things about meal prepping. I've come to learn that it is essential to success. Anytime that you're just trying to do anything, heck, live life, you want to be successful. You want to do it to the best of your ability. And for me, I'm going for longevity of life. I want to live longer, so living healthier. But is that really, like, could that be a concept sometimes? Is that actually possible? But I've been looking at, since I got back into the mindset of I want to compete again, and changing my nutrition back and making sure my meals are prepared, you know, eating at a certain time, eating a certain amount every day, it's helped me realize that this is really where I'm comfortable at. I am comfortable eating like this on a daily basis. I'm comfortable having my meals prepared and not having to go somewhere and wait for them or order them on DoorDash. Knowing that I have what I need at my disposal inside of my prep containers is just essential. These are on sale. That's why they have hearts for Valentine's Day. I'm not really that loving, not at all. I had to find 93% lean ground beef. I was a little worried that they didn't have it. And I don't think I want to scramble it. I think I want to make patties because I also get to put it with garden salad. So I'm going to make patties out of it instead of just the burger itself. Thank you, Dren Beniti. Hello, Roy. I don't know if you're still on here, but we are preparing our food for today, not the week, just for today, because I have work to do. But definitely for today, and because I'm hungry now, and I should have been eating already, but it's life. It's Sunday. I did my workout, part of it. I did not get through with it, which I feel kind of, I don't feel any kind of way, to be honest. Seven ounces of chicken, cup of green beans, and a cup of brown rice is what is on the plate for today. Do you weigh your food? Because you should weigh your food. Last week was my first full week of dieting 100% on my diet. Looks like this whole thing is 7 ounces. I'm happy I kept everything 100%. I didn't lose anything. I maintained it. And what my coach told me, this is more so of a clean. This is a clean bulk, pretty much. The goal is not to lose muscle. You know, some people, when they go and they want to lose weight, muscle is also weight. You put a pound of fat on the scale, you put a pound of muscle on the scale. They both weigh a pound. So when a lot of people think that they're trying to lose weight, in essence, they really want to lose fat, not weight. Because the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn. What does that mean? Muscle needs to feed off the fat, in order to continue to work. You need some amount of fat. You're not ever going to just be 0% fat whatsoever. So you got to have some level of fat in your body. However, most people, when they start to just lose weight, they want to go and do cardio. Then they're wondering, like, why am I so flabby? Well, duh. You didn't do any kind of resistance training. You didn't lift any kind of weights. And I get it. You don't know what to do. So you're doing something, but you don't know what that something is. And then you try to figure out, well, what can I do? I had a friend, and she said she's trying to lose 20 pounds in 30 days. And I'm like, girl, what limb are you cutting off? Because how is that going to happen? Without also sacrificing a level of muscularity, which people really want to look good and not just lose weight. It's like, is looking good naked being flabby? My printer's making noise. Is that the case, or is it that you want to feel good? Because you can look good, not feel good, or you can lose weight and not look good. It works both ways, right? So knowing the difference of what it is that you are looking to achieve is going to be key. And I think that is where people get it wrong. They get it confused and contorted, where it's like, I want to look good naked, but does that just mean your clothes is hanging off of you? Does that just mean that you aren't really doing anything to tighten up what you have? And then you have those like, I want to be snatched. What is all this stuff on here? My child, there is just stuff everywhere. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why she has all of this over here, and it needs to be cleaned off, but it's not. All right, we're preparing our food for today. Chicken, green beans, and brown rice. The rice is in the rice cooker. In the green beans, none of these work. Like, why do you have these things and none of the lids work? This doesn't make sense. Make sure you want to throw them all away, because none of them works. I have no real Tupperware. All we have are meal prep things. We have like no real Tupperware stuff. Just meal prep stuff. That's it. Oh well. Okay. Green beans are pretty much cooked up. I'm gonna warm the chicken back up because I don't want to, you can see it, I really don't want to, I don't want to put my chicken in the microwave. I really just rather warm it up. I did get some sugar-free barbecue sauce from G. Hughes, sugar-free barbecue sauce. And we will add that to our chicken. And of course mustard, because that is the only condiment that I am really prone to eating or used to eating is mustard. when it comes down to it. And hopefully once the rice is done cooking, it'll be good to eat and enjoy the meal. And I'm so hungry. Green beans, chicken, and rice. Like, this is really just a regular meal that you would eat anyway. Mine is, oh, let me go ahead and add some bread. Let me add some cornbread. Let me add some, I don't know, like, you have your carb. You have, this is what you would call a balanced meal. Your protein, which is the chicken. Your carb, which is the rice. Fat, which is the butter that I'm cooking it in. But it's the same thing when you think about, you know, people are like, well, what are your macros? What are your macros? Protein, carbs, fats. A lot of times we're getting our carbs from different sources. Carbs coming from the rice, and there's also carbs inside of the green beans. Not a whole lot of fat. When I competed before, I used to have to do keto diets. But I learned about keto diets when I was in college, because we used to use them for children with seizures, because they didn't need all the sugars, because the sugars would just agitate their brain and cause them to have seizures. I don't know if people really know that, but keto's been around for longer than what people think. And it wasn't just used to lose weight, but it was actually used to also help your system, which makes total sense. All right, let's put this stuff. Okay. My rice should be done pretty soon. I'm going to be ready to finish eating and knocking all of this out. I gotta go back to the gym later, so maybe I'll try to go live then. But there's so much music, and I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike, which of course is going to happen because you're going live. And that's it. All right, it's almost time to eat. Thank you for joining this lovely live of mine, and I'm on a mission. I'm going live every day until I hit a goal. Regardless of who's watching, and what's going on, it's all about creating more. And I don't like editing. Like, editing is the worst thing ever. Trying to go back. Once I'm done, I just want to be done. I don't want to do nothing else. I just want to be done. So, I'll see y'all later.